What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Old Car Channel. Today we're working on the 64 Fairlane, getting the brakes operational. Now, Dad had one plan of fixing the drum brakes, and I had another plan of upgrading to the disc brakes, which you're going to see in the next episode because we're doing it Dad's way. We're fixing the four-wheel drum brakes that are original to the car and getting the 64 Fairlane running and driving on the road for the first time in 27 years. So, stay tuned, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Alright, making our way to the trunk. As you can see, we already have our four-wheel disc brake swap set up here for the Fairlane. I believe I went with a dual reservoir manual setup for this car. And again, rear disc brakes, front disc brakes, all brand new hardware. There's nothing missing from the kit. This is a bolt-in kit. You don't have to go looking for hoses, bearings, or dust caps or dust shields or anything of that sort. This is all included when you purchase that kit, and it is super easy to install. So that'll come later on, but we're going to be fixing the drum brake setups for Dad first. Alright, so we're going to jack the car up, set it up on some jack stands, and tear the wheels off and show you what we're working with the four-wheel drum brakes. Tear into those and just see just how bad they are. Alright, so now that we got the car all set up on the jack stands and looking like a complete 4x4, usually that back tire's like tucked all the way up here. The car's been sitting for quite a long while. Before we brought it into the shop, there was also some water issues, we'll say, in the past. I'm sure they're not looking too great, but fingers crossed, hopefully they're decent and salvageable, so we can go for that nice little drive around town that Dad's been dying to do. And then after that, once all the brakes are operational with the four-wheel drum brakes, then we'll go ahead and we'll strip them and start doing the front disc brake install, and then tear off the backs and go four-wheel disc brakes. Go all out, because there's some other plans going on with this car, and we're going to need all the stopping power, so that's just a little teaser for you guys.
Does anyone else do that where they just bring like 5 different sockets? Maybe not 5, that's a little extreme, but like 2 different sockets rather than walking back and forth to the toolbox. Do it all the time. 3 lug nuts. Nice. That was torqued. Oh, that one was definitely not. Neither was that one. Or that one. Good thing we didn't go for that drive. I don't know what is going on, but are those gold drums? Huzzah! We got some gold drums.
Gold drum.
Gold drums.
Real gold?
Real gold.
Melt her down.
Rich.
Someone just spray painted it?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right, let's see what we're working with here, people. Be nice. Oh, you know what? They actually don't look too bad. They look brand new.
Did we already do the brakes?
No, I don't remember.
We didn't realize it? Damn, that looks brand new.
That's what I said.
Wow, painted springs.
Everything. Nice.
That's a rarity up in Canada.
Yeah. Usually they're rusty. Look at the grease.
You can't
Look at the grease.
I think we did the brakes.
Oh, man.
No? I would still like
Take them apart.
Yeah.
It's funny, I remember you saying that you wanted to do this.
I did.
So maybe you can do this.
How about new?
You need to get the light, Bazell. Honestly, I hate working in the dark because I'm half blind anyway.
You are blind, and you're deaf now.
But you should.
You're rocking it all now.
Yep, full time.
We should almost get you an old timer's card.
I'm almost a senior citizen.
Yeah,
dude.
senior citizen. That's what I was talking
Can't
about.
stand that.
Holy, he's bringing out the sun. He's bringing out the sun. What do those produce? It's like 10,000 lumens?
I don't know.
It might even be more.
It makes It makes enough
to blind
light
you.
and heat that you can suntan under it. That's how much it's got, okay?
And it's an LED.
It seconds as a tanning bed. Mike likes working in the darkness.
Before.
Dad likes working in the light.
Yep, just a little difference.
Oh.
We're getting fancy now.
Yeah.
It's almost too fancy for this channel.
Alright, so just taking a quick peek at everything while we got the drum off. This grease is definitely brand new with next to 0 miles on it. These shoes are definitely
0 miles on it.
I mean,
It was towed here, wasn't it? There's mileage.
yeah. And then it was on a flatbed at the end. The shoes.
No, it wasn't.
No?
No.
He towed it after
Yes,
on
sir.
the same thing?
Same guy, yeah.
Oh my god.
Front wheels on.
Long story, which
Front
we'll get
wheels,
to.
yeah,
We'll
I'm
get
gonna
to
tell
it.
you a story.
We'll
It's a
get
long
to it.
story.
We'll get to
We'll
it
see
in
if
a
we can
sec.
shorten it up a
But
bit.
these shoes are brand new. These springs are
brand
brand new. The cable looks brand new. This looks actually brand new.
Peel back that dust shield and see on the front so the viewer can see that looks brand. Those cylinders look brand new.
Yeah, they got green anodized pistons, but
See any signs of rust in
they
there?
do have some signage of rust,
All right,
unfortunately.
so we'll just
So we'll dig into it.
clean her up.
Nonetheless, I'm
Fresh fluid.
looking in here. The shocks are gone in terms of the bushings. These
Can the camera pick that up?
I don't know.
Angle?
Can it?
Barely.
These control arms are caked.
Look at all that stuff on that shoulder. Shoulder people.
shoulder in there.
You need another hand in there.
That shoulder in there.
Look at all the goop in there.
I think there's
Someone's cigarette
I think
butts.
there's a cigarette butt in
Yeah,
there.
that's a Demorier.
Look at it, it's loaded.
Oh my Lord,
Loaded.
Jesus. Wait till
Oh
we-
my
I
god.
wonder if we even have a frame underneath there anymore.
Probably not. I mean, the battery box has been patched with just sheet metal, which is just...
This was a Georgia car, by the
That's
way.
how you do it, folks. Just straight sheet metal, galvanized sheet metal, and just screw her in. Don't even think about welding her. Just screw it in.
All right, let's tear into this. See how fast we can do it. Alright, so looking on the inside of the wheel cylinder, you'll see we got some rust residue at the bottom of that green anodized piston, which is actually super nice. On this side, however, we got a lot more just sitting in there. So tear it apart, see just how bad it is, clean it up with our little honing device, slap all this stuff back together. This side will be done, then we'll hop onto the driver's side and then onto the back and get all this finished up nice and quick. Alright, so this is different. Usually not contained, but that's kind of nice. Take a peek at your rubbers. Pistons look nice and green. Cylinder's in good condition. We're in business, folks. It's got 0 spring tension. Oh, there we go. So basically this just slides in here once you coat it with some brake fluid, and then you just slide it back and forth while spinning it on a drill. Dad's got the brake fluid here.
Use brake fluid, people.
Use brake fluid. Oh
Yep.
boy. We have entered
New brake fluid.
we have entered a new level of cheapness. Thriftiness. Drill. A little more on your side. Recoat with some brake fluid. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, now that we got everything back together, we're going to scuff the shoes here with some sandpaper, and we're also going to scuff the drum over there and get that back assembled. This is essentially what we're going to be doing. Again, all 4 corners, and then we're going to clean the master cylinder, put that all back together. Alright, now that the brake is all back together, shoes are adjusted, as you can hear by the slight dragging of the shoes there. We're going to hop onto the other side. Alright, so we're working on the driver's side now, and that right there is usually what you'll see in your wheel cylinders, which is this rusty, crusty, you can probably hear it, residue. And
I mean, that should not be in your brakes. So we're going to clean that all up. Already honed the cylinder. Now we're just cleaning the rubber and the pistons, throwing it all back together, and we should be good. Alright, so now that all the brakes are torn apart, cleaned, and ready for bleeding, Dad has gone ahead and loosened off this master cylinder for me. And we're going to take this all apart, clean it, and put some fresh fluid in it, and start our bleeding process. So nice little surprise is that tag right down there. That's actually a remanufacturing tag. Not to say that it's not bad now, after all these years, but the master cylinder also has it on the bottom here. That's another remanufacturing tag, but as you can see on the inside of the master cylinder, we have a fair bit of debris that we have to clean out. So I'm going to tear this apart. Alright, so sometimes it's just never easy with these cars. Kind of should have expected this.
It's not the cars, it's us. It's not the cars.
It's us
our luck.
and the cars. We should have expected this. And this is one thing that you should probably expect with working on 50 to 60 plus year old cars is the rubber flex lines. So we went to go and bleed the brakes. And what do we got? We got a...
You
can't see it, but
plugged.
it's plugged.
Everything's plugged.
Every single flex line was plugged. So we basically started at the master, made sure the master was pumping fluid, which it was.
This is also the surprising thing is how small that line is inside the flex
on
line
the inside.
Compared to the inside hole of the
It's pretty tiny.
brake line.
So anyways, yeah, we made sure the bleeders were cleaned, which Dad obviously did yesterday. And then obviously the last thing was these little guys right here. So we ended up cutting one, pushed air from the distribution block through the line, and it blew fine. So obviously this was the culprit. So I had a couple laying around, 2 from the 65 Comet, and 1 was just off the shelf. Threw those on. Now we're gonna finally bleed the brakes. So there you can see one side of the flex line, pretty rough shape. And then we also have this one here, also in pretty rough shape. But yeah, you can see it's all rusted and rotted and junk. Garbage. So yeah, well, that's also the fuel line, in case you're wondering what that looks like. It's in great shape. Probably gonna reuse that one section right there, maybe? Just kidding, that's garbage as well. Radiator's full for the drive. Now we're gonna bleed the brakes. Don't hit the door. Don't hit the door. Oh, we got a recliner seat. I forgot. I said we got a recliner seat. I forgot. I disconnected. Got some ventilation down there, folks. We gotta fix that. Oh boy. Let me know when you're ready.
Down?
Down we go. Down.
We already got bubbles coming out. Good. Just only keep moving, or I'm gonna seize up.
Sir, can you clean the windshield for me?
Sorry, sir. I only do gas.
Oh, only gas?
The other guy does the
Windshield cleaning? Okay. Firing it up and testing these brakes out. We got a little break in the weather. It was just raining about probably an hour ago. Got a little break. Super windy here right now though, unfortunately. The back deck lid does not close, so we have it bungee strapped. Hopefully it doesn't start raining because we got some goods in the back there. First off, we gotta fire it up. We just put fuel in the tank. We're not low on gas. We definitely have gas this time.
parking light?
I'm on brake.
There's nothing there. There.
That's lights. Basically. Headlights.
Hit the brakes again. Just put on the parking lights and see if the parking lights work. You got that. No brake light. Put the park lights on again, Mike. Flasher.
Headlights. Daytime. Nothing. That's probably just a bad pressure switch. Nothing. No. Okay, do you want to go for a drive? Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, so we're just working through the gears, making sure we got them. That's reverse, yet we're in neutral. Obviously gotta fix this whole sloppy situation. Here's drive. Oh, in and out. Okay. Dad's still adding. You can hear the pump load up. And Dad's put 3 little jugs of transmission fluid in. It's neutral. Reverse. Oh yeah, she's shifting hard now, folks. We got some gears. What's up?
You gotta drive now?
Yeah.
You got any heat?
It's called Bring an Extra Jacket. And this hole's kind of annoying. I think the gas pedal's about to fall off. But it's all in the fun, folks. That's all in the fun. It's fun.
All right, here we go, people.
First test drive.
What's that? Tire scrub, right?
Yeah, probably from that bad fender.
Oh boy. We're just in the straight ahead position. Where are you planning on going then? Honestly. Do you not check it?
Brakes work.
Of course.
Manual power steering. Like pissing all over the driveway. Just when you go to center. Just after center.
That's not good.
I feel like I'm looking at the moon. The ship?
I'm pretty sure he said this transmission was rebuilt. He just forgot to put fluid in it.
Yeah, I guess.
How many containers we put in there?
Like 5?
At least. I freaking hate this weather. I hate it with a passion. Jesus, we're gonna lose that fender or lose the tire? I don't know which one's the first.
One or the other.
Anyway, this is just a one-time go around, and then the hard work starts. What are we up for? Full disc brake conversion,
4-wheel disc brakes.
5-speed swap,
5-speed.
4-speed,
I have a 4-speed. I don't know about a
4-speed swap. I stand corrected.
Pedals are right behind me.
Pedals are ready to go.
Yeah.
We're gonna obviously lower the front. Anyway, it seems like it's all good. Drive straight. We lubed up the front other than the upper ball joints. Because the grease fittings are non-reachable. Non-attainable.
Yeah, because they're covered in
Hard.
of cake.
Like rigid.
Woo!
Rigid.
Those brakes.
Ooh.
Nice.
Likes that, eh? That's called power brakes, son.
Power 4-wheel
Yeah.
drums.
That's okay. Drums, but it's power brakes, people. Power steering with a leak in it, so we don't got power steering. I'll put some oil in it just to kind of make sure it doesn't seize up as we're spooling it up. Give her, Bazelle, give her! See the water hose open up. Make sure the throttle doesn't get slopped. It is a cold one, people. No heater. Let the cop go by. We're just gonna tuck it back here. Maybe they won't see. Yes. Maybe they won't see us. Go, go, go!
I think our strap lost its bungee.
Oh yeah, getting stretched. How is it?
It's all right.
Got a full tank of gas. Oh.
Nope.
No juice.
No juice. No coyones.
All right, let's get home before the coppers come. I thought that truck behind you was a cop. Yeah. Oh my God, please.
My fingers are frozen.
Yeah. Nice tack.
Yeah, it's working really well. I mean, we could check the speed on Google Maps.
Maybe we just go home and defrost ourselves.
Yeah, we can do that too.
Put some freaking drip trays underneath the car.
Yeah. I'm gonna close my window.
Power steering fluid all over the place.
A little bold.
Oh, our little tires. Was it the back tire squealing too?
The backs are touching, yeah.
What the fuck's up with that? What do you do? Put 195s back on it?
Those 215s are just too wide.
Maybe the axle just swaying around.
The leaves are sagged
Bushings are dry.
lower than you know what.
Every turn you're freaking off-centering the axle.
Oh, for sure. Honestly, it drives so nice though.
Cruiser, family cruiser. Let's go for ice cream.
Yeah. You need about 6 lanes in order to do a full U-turn.
Because you're worried about the tire?
No, because it's just shitty turning radius.
Oh, really?
It's terrible.
Another one in the books, ready for bigger repairs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the power brakes don't kick on, and then they kick on,
Could be our adjustment.
and then they don't.
That could be our adjustment.
Self-clearance.
Oh, at least you'll have a marker where to bend.
Yeah. Okay, you can stop now. it's warm in here. That's it. First
That's it
drive.
for today.
First drive.
It's been a long time, eh?
Yeah.
Long time.
I was probably like this tall.
Yeah.
Maybe this tall.
Yeah, that's a 4-footer right there.
When we first
Now
bought
he's
it.
6'3" or something.
6, yeah.
6'4" with those
Five.
work boots
6'5"
on.
with those boots.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's been a long time.
Yeah, lots of stories to tell.
Lots
I
of
wish I
stories.
could sit down. Maybe
Which-
when I.
The next episode we'll dive into the stories, but
Yeah. I got to get my story straight. I got to go.
we
over
got to
that.
write down all
I
the
got to go
all
over
the points.
the part 1 story that I was
yeah.
starting to write up.
Yeah, that you sent to us,
me
the
see if I
previous owner. Pull it up
what was
on the
his name?
email. All right, guys, it's going to wrap it up for this episode of the Old Car Channel. We got the 64 Fairlane running and driving on the road again after 27 years. So, what's the next steps with the car? Well, as you already heard in this video, we are doing a 4-wheel disc brake swap. Along with that, we're going to be partnering with a few other companies for the build in order to get it ready for Hot Rod Power Tour. So disc brakes, suspension, possibly steering once again, and who knows, we're still talking with quite a few vendors after MPMC. So hopefully those all link together and create a badass ride for you guys to see on Hot Rod Power Tour. If you guys are going on Hot Rod Power Tour, make sure to type down below what you're taking, where you're coming from, and I hope to see you guys out there. But the next couple of videos, we're going to tackle some rust repair. Unfortunately, this car's got a little bit of cancer everywhere. It's got some rust in the front frame rail and strut rod brace, so we are going to have to tackle that. There is some rust in the floor pans. I don't know what I'm doing there just yet. I might just do some license plate patchwork in order to just get it ready for Hot Rod Power Tour. And there's some rust in the back drip rail of the trunk, so I might attend to that before Power Tour. Who knows? It all depends on how much of a crunch time we get into. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys stick around for the next episodes. And if you like what you saw, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button to support the channel. And I'll see you guys next week.